Sometimes we make earning a good living harder than it has to be. So what I'm going to show you next is how we're going to take a Google Doc and turn it into dollars. Take a look at this. And this Google Doc is derived from a podcast that I did with a often collab, right? Now, I took the information from the podcast and we used a little AI and we created what we're going to now present. Here it is. 10 steps to heal, trust, and succeed in business. Now, my oftentimes collaborator is in the trauma-informed space and helping you get over trauma so that you can make a good living for yourself, right? We call it the Financial Trauma Series. She's going to be doing a whole bunch of stuff in this particular area, so be on the lookout for that. But here's what we did. So I was able to get 10 points from our talk. Now, what we're going to do next is we're going to go through these 10 points and we're going to come up with ways that we can link out to other things that put cash in our pockets. All right, so let's take a look. Let's do this together. All right, here you go. You see it's 5 pages. And what I was able to do is I was able to use one of my other tools to create the actual image. Pretty good image. It talks about, in the podcast, we talk about how sometimes your ladder is up against the wrong wall and you need to put all the puzzle pieces together, all that kind of stuff, right? So now here it is, 10-step checklist to overcoming trauma and building entrepreneurial success, right? The whole idea behind this is that oftentimes it's just terribly hard for us to get past all the stuff that's happened to us so that we can get on to making some money. But at the same time, we are carrying so much trauma that we can't work regular jobs, we can't do certain things, right? So we have to literally consider entrepreneurship as the option. All right, so here it is. Look at this. First one is recognizing the impact of trauma. Now, we're going to be going through each one of these and finding areas that we can link out to. Sometimes we may use some Amazon stuff. Sometimes we're going to use some ClickBank stuff. Sometimes we're going to use all kinds of different things that we can link out to. And in certain cases, I have instances where I am literally an affiliate for people that have other programs. We can link out to that stuff too. So we're looking for like this, right? Identify triggers causing emotional stress. Journal. Now, here's a good opportunity for us to highlight journal, then go over to Amazon. Let me show you this real quick. We're going to go over to Amazon and we're going to hit journal. So let's see if we can find a journal over at Amazon. Now, journals are super hot, right? So we just want to go to journals and we're going to find ourselves a nice journal that's selling for a really good amount that we can then put as a link that can help them journal, keep track of what's going on so that they can heal, get to trusting, and then have success in entrepreneurship, right? So here it is. We're looking at something like this. This is a travel planner. So the main thing is that we want to find something that allows us maximum flexibility, something that's a good price. Okay, now that looks interesting, right? Leather journal notebook, genuine leather journals for writing, 206 pages. Now this might be interesting. Let's take a look at this. So what we're going to do is we're going to grab that. And because I am already an Amazon affiliate, so I'm going to get the link here, right? So I'm going to just grab this link here. Watch this. Grab the link. Now we're going to go back over here and we're going to highlight this area here. So we talked about journal. Journal about your feelings, all right? So now we're going to just say this right here. I'm going to make it a little bit longer. So I'm going to go and I'm going to have an insertion. I can hit insert or I can go right here, insert a link, and we're going to put that Amazon link in. All right, let's try it again. Hit Control C or Command C if you have a Mac. We're going to go ahead and hit apply, and then that's going to give us a link. There we go. So now we keep on going down and we look at other things. Seek support, rebuild trust, set small achievable goals to boost confidence. Okay, define our vision. All right, so we want to find something else that we can link out to. Love the idea that we've got a whole bunch of stuff that we can pull from. Key is to get a couple of links in there, and then once we get a couple of links in, what we can do next is decide on how we're going to end this particular document so that it has power and it provides us with momentum to drive people into the next stage of our funnel or going into next stages of what we want to present to them. All right, so I'm going to show you this. I went over to my collaborator's website. Now I found the area where she does a lot of her coaching, right? Now I'm going to go back over to our document, and in the part here where it says seek support, connect with a mentor or therapist for guidance. All right, so we're going to then go highlight that area and we're going to plug in her information. Okay, so now that gives us another link that we can then have people go over to a spot. These become the thing that we use to then drive people over into the information. That's one of the key things. Follow a proven system. I love that. So then the last thing you want to do is just give people a chance to get in touch with you. In this particular case, For my collaborator, I just put in her website here. For me, I put in my link in bio and website here. And that becomes the opportunity. So listen, everybody, these are the ways that we take all of this pain away from creating things to make a good living for ourselves. Make them as simple as possible. In this particular case, just a Google Doc. Now, if you like this other types of content and information that I provide for you, or you can literally get in touch with me on the doc itself. If you want to make some comments in the comment section, if you see this on YouTube, go right ahead. I want to show you how simple it is to just literally create a good living for yourself, not having to do all of these big old websites and all of these big old funnels and stuff like that. Now we can do that, but it just makes no sense. If you also like this content, like and subscribe to the channel. This is a key thing. I'm getting about 70% of the people that are seeing these videos are not subscribers. They just love the content. They came across it. Become a subscriber because I put these things out 2 to 3 times a week and I want you to be able to see them. Hit the notification button. And again, comment. I don't care if you say, hey, this guy's full of canal water. It doesn't work that way. And I want to prove you wrong. I want to show you how we literally just did it there so that you can see for yourself and then you can see how it works in action. All right. Any other questions? Leave a comment and we'll talk to you next time.